God didn't bring you this far to leave you in pieces. You have carried things this year that no one around you fully understands. The sleepless nights, the prayers that felt like they dissolved before they reached the ceiling, the quiet grief of watching life move on around you while you stood still, wondering if God had simply moved on too. He did not move on. He moved in closer, because here is what the enemy does not want you to understand. Your hardest season was not punishment. It was preparation. And not ordinary preparation, sacred preparation. The kind God reserves for the people he trusts, with something beautiful on the other side. In Romans chapter 8, Paul writes that all things, not some things, not the easy things, all things work together for good, for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. Paul wrote that from a prison cell, not from comfort, from the deepest valley he had ever walked. Maybe you know that valley. Maybe you have sat in it for months or years, watching relationships fracture, watching your body change in ways that frightened you, wondering if at this stage of life, with this much behind you and this much lost, whether God still has something sacred written for your days ahead. He does. The season that broke you open was the same season that created the space for his grace to pour in deeper than it ever could have before. Healing does not come to closed places. Restoration finds the cracks. Your suffering was not wasted. Not one sleepless night. Not one silent prayer. Not one tear. God said this season was sacred because he was in it. Every moment you felt abandoned, he was present. Every moment you felt invisible, he was watching. And every moment you held on by a single thread of faith, that thread was his hand holding yours. Your quiet strength through this season is your testimony. And your testimony is someone else's miracle waiting to be heard. If this touched your heart, share it with someone who needs it today. Subscribe to the Quadrant of Success. Hit that like button and click that bell icon so God's next message finds you the moment it arrives.